Well, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back once again for the very first time to the Thoughts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Anjo here with part 57 of Sekiro, the complete series. Hope you guys are all having a great day. And, yeah, today's episode, we're gonna have to keep this to a normal length episode because I need to do stuff that's time sensitive in 40 minutes. So, in 35, we will start doing the outro to make sure, yeah, I can be on time. So, there are a number of things I'm going to be doing on this one, and I did indeed cross-check, cross-reference some things. And apparently we're done with Dojun's quest for now. And I did talk about potentially going and getting the Shelter Stone early. However, I don't think we can do that based on the other things I'm trying to do. So we're going to be doing 2 side quests, Dojun's and one other, a smaller side quest, but still side quest, and an optional thing towards the end of the game that we haven't done yet. And we're getting the purification ending. So all of these have like specific steps we have to take. So when things are relevant, important steps, I'm going to be highlighting those and be like, hey, this is what we're doing now because we have to do this before this, or ABC. You know, so just to clarify. And some of this, like, I really like this ending a lot. This isn't the true ending that we're doing, but it is, like, the good ending. And there are unique steps that we're going to be taking with Kuro, with Emma, and with the Sculptor. So, considering I believe we've already gotten all the stories from Emma and Ishin, because I wanted to make sure we did that before the Shura ending, so we got some like context for a few things. And if possible, we're gonna do that again, at least with Ishin, because I'm not positive we actually got all 4 from him. Pretty sure we did, but I'm not positive. I know we did with Emma, so it's basically the 3 of them. So Emma, the Sculptor, and Ishin. Like, you can give them various types of sake for the different stories that they have, and they're kind of like extra context that clues the player in to some of the other narrative elements and how these characters are intertwined. It's really freaking well done. And still kind of, well, is it still my favorite? Like, Elden Ring comes close, but I think it's still my favorite, like, narrative design in pretty much any FromSoft game. Armored Core 6 comes close too, but like, this is kind of the one. Especially as far as like multiple endings goes, and like how each ending like kind of clues you into, adds to the world building, I guess. Because definitely my perspective of the game after beating it the first time was very different. After like essentially getting the platinum for the game, and yeah, experiencing all that. And that's kind of exactly, in my opinion, how achievements slash trophies should be. Is they should be a roadmap uh, to kind of experience everything the game has to offer and all the work the developers put into it. Preferably. And the platinum for this game is highly recommended, in my opinion, because it does exactly that. Um, so yeah, basically what we're going to be doing in this one, we need to, well, we don't have to. This part is optional, but we're going to give the sculptor all the different types of sake because we're supposed to give him the Ashina sake, I believe. Is the one we have two of that Emma gave us.
I'm glad.
Yeah. So we're supposed to give him the Ashina sake and then talk to Emma again. But then we're also going to give the 3 other sakes to the sculptor, which should be key items. Yeah, so Dragon Spring, Monkey Booze, Unrefined, and Ashina. Those are the 4. So yeah, on the next playthrough, where we're going to be doing the 4th and final ending, then I believe we can get the Shelter Stone early. Like before Genichiro. I think. And I'll have to double check when we get there. But after this, we're probably going to do the Genichiro fight and then wrap it there. Probably.
It appears as though your old memories have been awakened.
Yes, I saw the divine air.
I see. I won't say any more, and neither should you. All that you saw was yours alone.
I believe this is optional, but this is relevant to what we're going to be doing later, so...
Sculptor, what did that Buddha show you?
Were you listening?
Tell me.
Flames.
Flames.
That is all I can see. It doesn't matter what offering I make. Flames, spreading as far as the eye can see, and consuming Ashina.
That's...
We're done here. No matter what I do, any Buddha I carve is an incarnation of wrath. Thus is the fate of those who owe a deep karmic debt. You'll understand when you try carving one for yourself one day. So, need something? Another time, then. I'll lend you shelter any time.
I brought tea.
Did you now? Quite the busybody, aren't you?
I brought some tea.
This tea smells pretty good. Suppose I'll have some. Oh, I needed that. This tea reminds me of Emma's father.
About Lady Emma's father.
Dogen. He was an extraordinary doctor. He was also very well versed in mechanisms and devices. Better put, he was obsessed with mechanisms to the point that it affected his health. It didn't take much else seriously, but I owed him my life. And we could say that you owe him your life as well.
What do you mean?
When I lost my left arm, Dogen created that thing, which has now become your left arm. The first version was a complete failure, didn't work at all, so he remade it. Then he remade it again and again, countless times.
What?
He told me I needed to practice with the prosthetic in order to use it properly. So Emma would pester me into carving her spinning tops and other toys, after much training of that sort. It came to be called a shinobi fang. In other words, that prosthetic arm is Dogen's legacy.
His legacy.
So much time has passed. While I have abandoned my shinobi ways, that alone I could not bear to abandon.
I brought some sake.
Don't mind if I do.
Is it not to your liking?
No, it's damn good. But it does make my old wounds ache.
Your left arm?
Yes, and this sake was a favorite of the man who cut it off.
Who was
Lord Ishin.
Ishin? Why?
He did it for my sake. I was on the verge of being consumed.
Consumed by what?
Shura. Well, whether you believe me or not, that's for you to decide. But you do well to beware Shura's shadow.
I brought something for you.
Monkey booze, is it? Ah, it burns the throat, same as ever. This really brings back memories.
Did you drink this often?
I trained in the techniques of the shinobi, in the valley where the monkeys dwelled.
By yourself?
No, there were two of us. We were rogue shinobi. There was no proper master for the likes of us. That's why we went to the valley. To run, to jump, to clash swords. Where one slip would mean your doom. That was how we trained. We came to move exactly as monkeys did after a time. I'd drink this monkey booze whenever I tired of training. And I'd listen to the howl of my partner's whistling finger while I drank.
Howl?
It was from his unique ring. Whistling through that ring would fill the valley with a somber melody. Strangely enough, I enjoyed that sound. I listened to it so often.
I brought sake.
Ooh, Dragon Spring? That's fine quality sake. I'll take it then. Now that really hits the spot. Oh, there's nothing quite like this. I often drank this with Dogen. Emma would keep our cups filled.
Have you known Lady Emma for long?
Oh, that was a long time ago. I found her on a battlefield.
A battlefield?
She crept up, slowly towards me, her eyes fixed, unwavering on the rice I held in my hand. It became too much to bear, so I gave it to her. Then she just started following me. After that... Well, a while later, Ashina became a dangerous place for the both of us. Around then, Dogen adopted her as his daughter. I suppose it didn't really matter where she ended up. One thing's for sure. She's happier for the fact she wasn't raised by a shinobi. No matter what I do, thus you'll So, another time, then. I'll lend you shelter anytime.
Alright. So it's kind of cool. We got a little bit of insight into some of the other stories. And it's kind of interesting because, like, Emma told us about that time as well. She said a monkey gave her a rice ball. And there's some speculation as to, like, who the other shinobi was. For the one that trained with the Sculptor. And it's very possible could have been this guy, Sekiro. One who took his arm and graced him with the name Sekiro. So probably not, but you may have noticed, like, the voice line said his whistling finger, but the subtitle said her whistling finger. So there's only a few, like, female shinobi that could be in the game, and it's definitely not Emma. So it's possible it could be Tomoe. Like, or it could have just been a typo, but I kind of highly doubt that. So, with that done, oh, I think we're supposed to talk to Emma. And she's still right here, okay.
I'm glad you've come, Master Wolf. There was a dragon rot epidemic in Ashina once before. Back then,
Yeah, she already said this. I think I can... I know...
I brought sake.
That is unexpected. Did we not mean to celebrate? Please.
Okay, so even though I already did that, it won't let me. Okay. I believe actually she won't accept any sake until after the Genichiro fight, I think. I was just curious since that was like an option. Okay, so we can't continue Dojin's quest yet. Could go down here and do this first. We have what, like 15 minutes, I think? I mean, it's just the Snake Eyes fight. Because I believe it would be easier if we do that before. I'm not 100% positive on that. And also the steps, I'm not sure if that would mess with anything. So let's actually just do... okay, let's get a little bit... Let's just get to the skill point. And then do the Genichiro fight, because that's what it says in my notes. And I did research this pretty thoroughly, so... Okay, just... Let's see what we get. Ooh, 1280, okay. So we should have the right timing on this. And this is the whistleblower here, so Whoa. Why is this door open? It's fine. Okay, this might do it, actually. Nope, not yet. There we go. And we've already seen this like twice, so I'm just gonna skip.
Face me.
Shinobi, I didn't think I'd see you again.
Oh.
Dragon's blood. Kill you as many times as it takes. I'm not finished yet. Shinobi of the Divine Air.
Huh?
I will take him back. Still stand. What tries to deserve him?
Okay. Oh. Uh-oh.
The glory of Ashina.
Okay. Okay, Genichiro. I get it. You're on journey 3. You're so strong. Screwed up a number of times. No, I'm just gonna... I should have done this before, but... And since I'm going to be doing it this way, I'm just going to open this. Why am I stuck?
Face me.
Shinobi, I didn't think I'd see you.
What?
Power of the dragon's blood. Kill you as many times as it takes. I'm not finished yet. Shinobi of the divine air. The glory of Ashina.
Yeah, that low posture should have just ran. Alright. Just doing this to... Oop. Just doing this to get some resurrective power back. Not that we need it, hopefully, but...
Face me.
Shinobi, I didn't think I'd see you again. I'm not finished yet. Send the divine air.
Why?
Enough.
Dang, 32,000, man. More than I thought we would get. Alright. Cool. Alright, so that is a memory fight, so we get to enhance attack power again. And let's take a nice little breather. And we are at time. So, kinda perfect timing there. Wait, did we get the rest of the we don't have access to the other ones. The Shigendo merchant. I think we got the rest of the coin purses, but I'm not 100% on that. It's just this guy and the guy at the abandoned dungeon. I just wanted to check. Yeah.
May they depart.
Yep. But yeah, Genichiro is a lot easier if you just kind of like stay close to him. So again, the shuriken is very helpful because of that gap closer. And, you know, like the lazulite, well, the gouging top and the lazulite shuriken, like, if it's charged, initiates a blocking state with most enemies.
Need an...
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And we're fine on Divine Confetti. Although we're fine on pretty much everything else. So, you know, I may as well buy these and get like 2 more of those. Because why not?
May that depart.
And these are still 50. We'll just take 1. Pretty much at max. Again, I'm pretty sure maximum spirit emblems is 1,000 or 999 in storage. So yeah, we're pretty much there. Oh, you don't have to use L2 and R2. You can use L1 and R1. Huh. Yeah, we need to get this eventually anyway. And I kind of wanted to showcase this when we got it. Although, you know, I'll wait till we get the reversal to kind of talk about this one. Because, like, the first part is fine, but it's not really complete until you get the reversal, so... yeah, we'll just get that for now. Okay. Well, yeah, folks, that is gonna do it. Just before we go, I'm just gonna double check over here and make sure. Immediately? Really? Make sure we... Are you? That's unexpected. This was not supposed to be happening yet.
It's not human. Not anymore. Ah, my dear Shinobi.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. For you. From the Master.
Initially, I read that as sturgeons. Stained letter. Like, a fish wrote me a letter? Surgeon, stained letter. A tattered, blood-covered note written by Dosaku, the surgeon in the abandoned dungeon. At the bottom of the Mibu village pond, you will find a Sakura carp. You will know it from its red eyes, which are said to never rot. I require those red eyes. Dosaku.
We request your assistance once again. The details are in the document. If it could be obtained, we believe it could further improve our treatment.
Yeah, okay. So, the guide I was using for his side quest, said that after Ashina Depths is completed, he would be in that state. But maybe it actually meant like once you reach Poison Pool. I thought they meant like this section, because there's this place called Ashina Depths within Ashina Depths. But I thought it meant this entire thing. Which, like, the end of this route is Mibu Village, I think. So I thought essentially they mean get the Shelter Stone and then come back here to get that, but I guess not. I mean, you can't complete the next step until you get to Mibu Village and beat the monk, because then you get the breathing technique. Still, it was a little different from the guide I was referencing, so yeah, that is strange. Anyway, yeah, let's just go back to Dilapidated Temple for now, which I don't think Emma's going to be here. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there today. So next episode, we'll go back to Kuro's room, since Genichiro is down, and I did hit that, right? We did do that? The top Castle Tower lookout. Yeah, okay. Oh, good. Thought maybe I forgot to do that. Anyway, we're gonna go back there, talk to Kuro, Emma, and do some new stuff. Because, yeah, we have some unique new steps to take. And because Genichiro's down, time of day has also shifted, which is kind of cool. So, but yeah, it's going to do it for now, guys. So thank you all for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. Of course, before we get going, a very special, it's time for the outro. Very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Crap Show members, which at the time of recording is Novalis Draconis, Aaron Schick, 97 Johnny Boy. Thank you so very much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. It vastly helps out. Very much appreciate it, and it is very much optional. So you guys are incredibly awesome for doing so. And before we get into membership details, a quick little word on YouTube handles. That is why 97 Johnny Boy has an @ symbol in front of his screen name there. That is a handle. So he has a channel of his own. It's great stuff. Highly recommend it, which you can easily go check out just by going to youtube.com/@97johnnyboy, and it'll take you straight there because handles make URLs quite a bit shorter. You can also punch a handle into YouTube search. It will narrow down your results significantly, basically exclusively to the content from that creator. But yeah, membership tiers start at $3 a month. It's only 10 cents a day, gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series that get made here on the channel via the members' choice polls, which is how all of the series get decided now. We did just wrap one up on April 1st. That was the March Members' Choice Poll, and that was deciding the series to follow Pokemon Emerald Randomized Nuzlocke. So that was for a new Retro Classic series, and we will have a new poll for April. It'll probably be towards the end of the month, and I'm not sure what this one's going to be deciding. It depends on how the current series go, because this one still has quite a few episodes left, and Wind Waker HD just started, so we'll see. We'll definitely be deciding something preemptively, but yeah, I'll have a future announcement on that. If you're a new channel member, though, any of the previous Members' Choice polls that you may have missed, you can still vote on those, as many of them as you'd like, really. They stay open until you leave your input. So even if you're just a member for 1 month, you'll still be influencing the content that gets made here for quite some time, because retroactive input on previous polls is considered for future ones. But yeah, this is an approximation of future announcements from the past, naturally. So if you guys want all the announcements as they happen and the bell doesn't work for you, I get it, the bell does not work for me either. And there are 4 ways you can do that. We have the posts tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter /X, the Bluesky, and the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. And yeah, that's gonna do it for now. So thank you all once again for being here, guys. Till the next time, take care, and I hope you all have a magnificent day.